Firstly, thank you very much for coming to my show.
Thank you for inviting.
So I've gone through your profile and I thought to tell about the work that you're doing, also the service that you're providing with Neon Agency to the world, to my audience.
Really excited to share with your audience.
So before that, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Malika Ulmasova. I'm the founder of Neon Marketing Agency. Our agency focuses on helping e-commerce brands to scale over 6-7 figure month by leveraging paid advertising. So we help e-commerce brand with producing ad creatives as known as UGC, managing their advertising and building out strategies to scale their brand. So that's what our expertise come in.
So when did you start this and what made you to start this?
So originally it was not TikTok agency. I started 2.5 years ago and it was just a marketing agency. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, email marketing. It was working well, but over time I've noticed that brands don't leverage TikTok and they're missing out a lot because of that. It's a new platform. The cost per acquisition for clients is very low compared to Facebook and Instagram. So I decided to transition to TikTok media buying. Honestly, it took me a lot of trial and error to figure out what exactly works on the platform, what to do, and from my experience, our spending over $500,000 in ad spend is the main key is having good creatives. That's what 95% of success on TikTok is, having good quality creatives.
And what's your first project?
Can you please repeat the question?
What's your first project
My first project on TikTok or with
on TikTok?
on TikTok. So it was a clothing brand. Uh, we work we started working with them, I believe 6 months ago. I have done I've done a lot of TikTok consulting before offering fully done for you services. My first done for you services on TikTok was, let me check what month it is. Yes, it was in January, so it's been 8 months.
So where this marketing thing came in you?
For
Do you
TikTok
have
or
do you have previous experience? How did you gain this knowledge?
That's a great question. So I have a background. I have college degree in business management. And after college, I did 1 year of marketing, digital marketing specifically at Stanford University. And pand- it was before pandemic. I started working with furniture stores, and any job that I had was lacking marketing. Any job, any business that I go through, they did not have marketing in place. So that raised curiosity for me. How can we fix this? Because a lot of people believe that marketing is expense for business and not an investment. But what I've seen is successful business has a proper marketing and strategy set up. Any business, they invest, they pay for attention, for eyeballs, and that eventually converts into sales and paid customers. A lot of businesses say marketing is an expense, so let's put it off the last thing to do. And that's why a lot of businesses don't scale and get stuck in what they're currently doing and just doing maintaining. So that was a big problem in the industry. And I started getting a lot of courses, mentorships. I found a mentor, Grant Cardone's marketer, and I had mentorship with him, and that helped me to gain skill set. So he transferred his skills. He spent over 25 million in ad spend, and he showed me exactly how to avoid mistakes and what I need to do to help brands. And after that, I had a lot of mentors that helped me, guide me, and teach me and pass down their knowledge.
So you work with what kind of companies, what kind of industries?
Right now, I work specifically with e-commerce brands that it's pretty niche down. I would say apparel brands, skincare, and jewelry. Those are my three main target audience.
So you target globally?
Yes, we work with UK brands, Singapore, Australia, US, basically all over the world.
So according to your observation, marketing works same in all parts of the world?
No and yes. Strategies will change on every brand that I work with. What works for skincare will not work for apparel brands. So there are specific universal laws of marketing that don't change, but strategy is tailored for each brand, their target audience, and their needs. So the funny thing is, if you're in UK, you cannot advertise to US. So we have to find a way, install a VPN, and get to the US market. There are some restrictions and limitations that try to limit, but there's always ways to make it work.
So why TikTok?
Why not TikTok? TikTok is a new platform, and for the past 2 years, it showed us massive growth that we haven't seen in other platforms. And guess what? It's keep growing every day and every day. TikTok on daily basis has 80 million active users that spend at least 1 hour a day on the platform. So, interesting fact, TikTok users spend more time on TikTok than on YouTube. Just imagine the numbers of hours spent on TikTok. So, it's insane amount of audience, and audience is so engaging and consumed with the platform. It is addictive platform, but it's how you use it. You either can make money out of it, or you can be the user of the platform and get lost in the platform by consuming. So two ways, either you're a creator or consumer, and the choice is yours.
So how will
And
be your yeah,
uh,
go on. Yeah, go on.
and I help brands to be creators and capture consumers. If I show it in a short way, by creating user-generated content, bringing on board influencers, and creating ads that don't look like ads.
So how this quality came in you?
Um, it's love towards growing businesses. I'm passionate about scaling businesses, fixing things, growing things, and that's something that it really excites me. TikTok was just of the tools and vehicles that will help me to do that. So I took my knowledge and experience from digital marketing in college. I took in mentors and I took experience from Facebook and Instagram ads and transferred to TikTok. What works on other platforms doesn't work on TikTok, but I hired mentors, people that have been doing this for a lot of years, know a lot of experience. So I exchanged money for their experience, and that's how I got the skills.
How much time you take to understand the business of the company and to make it, I mean, to scale it and to expand it?
Every brand depends. So sometimes if it's e-commerce brand, I spend weeks on understanding what exactly works. You know, the way I make decisions is based on data. So I need to go to see for their since the business started, when they had major growth, when they had loss, understand the patterns and say how can I double down on this. So that's where I spend most of my time. Once you know when the business has good time, good month, bad month, why it happens, when it happens. You have the formula that you can apply and scale. So it depends, it's endless. You know, the more I advertise on TikTok, the more information I get, and I need to analyze and then apply and to get a feedback and apply again. It just continuously.
So the three products, the three businesses that you said belongs to women.
Yes, most of the time I work with women.
You're great with women products.
Um, I wouldn't say that. There is owners, founders are male as well, but 90% of the time, the founders of skincare, fashion, um, jewelry brands are women. I don't choose it. It just ends up being that way.
So after starting your business till now, what's the change that you observed? What's the growth
Growth in me or in the business?
in the business? You is your business.
For me, I would say for me, personal growth was overcoming imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is the feeling that you don't feel good enough, you're not expert enough, and you need more knowledge to sell your services. So I had the feeling no matter how much knowledge, experience I have, I felt like I don't know enough to charge clients money. I'm not able to scale. That's what was holding me back a lot. And once I overcame it, I started working with brands that are doing millions a month and asking me to scale to 8, 9 figures a month. So the shift for my personal growth is understanding my fears and start going one after another to be a better version of me. With the business, um, people. You cannot scale a business without people. No matter what it is, your own business, someone else's business, you need right people and right actions. No matter how great your strategy or plan, if there is no people who will properly execute it, um, it's just a theory. So I would say people.
So you understood TikTok.
Hmm?
You understood what is TikTok and how it works and how to make things and how to make people to connect with the businesses on TikTok.
Okay, so TikTok, it's a platform that once you go in, you're not gonna leave. It just you keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So the best way if you want to start your TikTok, growing your business on TikTok or your personal brand on TikTok, the first thing is understand what value can you provide to people. It's many brands make a mistake by demonstrating a product and trying to sell. That doesn't work on TikTok. TikTok is a very authentic platform and people want to see real things. On Instagram, you can show glamorous pictures, all great, and that's what sells. On TikTok is being authentic, showing that you struggle, showing you have challenges, but you overcome it. Everything, no filters. That's what works on TikTok. Let's say you have a brand and you want to get sales, but many people think if I show my product and how great it is, people will buy. But no, that's not what works on TikTok. So people buy when they feel connected to your brand, to your product, and they can relate. So you might ask, like, how can I do that? You can do this by demonstrating your product, educating by your product, and telling a story. Why did you start this brand? Why did you come up with it? How did you grow it? Just sharing your personal stories. And if you share authentic stories that you face struggles, but you still keep going, whatever it is, people feel like they know you. When they know you, they trust you. When they trust you, anything you show recommend, they believe that it works. And that's how you scale brands by humanizing brand and showing like there's a lot of people working hard in order to grow the company. Everyone is putting part of themselves and effort to make it happen. And when you open the curtains and show what's happening behind the scenes, that's what scales the brand.
So what are businesses before Neon Agency and after Neon Agency?
Before that, I worked at marketing agency. I worked in sales. I
Uh,
worked
I
in
mean, uh, the companies that you're working for right now, what are they before coming to you and after coming to you? What is the change, growth?
Okay. So the growth is we have seen over 150% growth within 3 months working with us. A lot of companies that come, they just think TikTok can fix their problem. But when we see it, it's like patient that comes to you, they say, "Oh, I need a surgery here," but they don't have blood analysis, they don't have the diagnosis proper. So what we do is understand what is actual problem. And then we map out strategy of what they need to fix in order to be able to scale successfully. TikTok is one of the channels that will become give you what needs to be done, you execute it with your team. Me and my team work on TikTok side and make it work, and we unite this to scale a business.
So marketing. So what is making you to do this? And is this your passion or you took this because I want to do something very big?
Honestly, my goal is scaling businesses. What really excites me is taking something small and growing it. And this marketing currently, I'm not sure if I will be doing TikTok for the rest of my life, but what excites me is seeing something broken, fixing it, and seeing how it grows. And marketing is one of the tools. I'm really passionate about growing businesses.
So, like you said in the beginning, that scaling and expanding the business is very important for any business owner, and you are giving them the service, and you are telling that I will do this.
Right. Every business have 3 points. It's operations, it's sales, and people. And most of the time, when it's one of the pieces is broken, they cannot grow because they have a broken piece. No matter how much effort you put, it just cannot grow. So our job is finding that thing and understanding why it's broken, how can we fix it. So majority of time is marketing and sales. Um, but my passion is fixing overall. I just come as strategies, give what needs to be done, and I focus on TikTok, and then they fix on their end, we fix on our end, and we combine it. And that's how we scale brands.
So, understanding the business is tough for you, or you make it easy for you yourself because it is your passion.
It is a not easy job, understanding, analyzing, but I enjoy it. So it's something, there's a lot of challenges in it, but something I'm okay doing it because I enjoy it.
So, do you have any experiences or the projects that in your mind that inspired you to uh, do whatever you're doing?
My mentors, I looked how they started, where they are now, and how much impact they were able to make. So that's inspired me to do the same thing. For me, marketing is a perfect tool to help business owners that are struggling.
So, as a user of the TikTok, what do you think that is making people to connect with it?
Can you please repeat the question?
As a user and as a person who is doing business on TikTok, what do you think? What do you understand about TikTok? How it made uh, how it impacted people, how it reached many humans on this planet.
Okay, so TikTok unites everyone and everything in the most authentic version. People like seeing real things on TikTok. Instagram is like perfect pictures. TikTok is behind the scenes. And what I've seen from TikTok is whoever has the most grabbing, attention grabbing hook, that gets the views and goes viral. Like the best way to put together is find something you're passionate about, you enjoy talking about for hours, and then go on TikTok. Go find people that are doing similar thing as you are doing and see what they're doing, what videos are going viral, and start implementing the same strategy for yourself. Don't copy, but take inspiration to apply for your type of content. Instead of recreating something from scratch, go find something that is viral and start recreating similar thing. And that's what I would say like the best way to get started on TikTok.
So marketing, you do marketing for e-commerce companies, right? Uh, so what is the difference between doing marketing outside virtual world and in virtual world called TikTok? Like you said,
Uh,
it's most authentic app where people connect with the real things.
in real businesses, anybody can grow on TikTok. Doesn't matter if you have e-commerce brand, if you have a physical store, if you are a realtor, if you are a baker, doesn't matter. Anybody can grow on TikTok. So there's not much difference. It's when you start advertising, right? The difference comes that part. You need to have understand who your target market, how to speak to them, and how to approach them.
So what companies will get benefit most on TikTok?
Any company that wants to grow. Personal brand, realtors, bakers, flower shops, e-commerce brand, anybody who can show the process of what they do.
You work with only US clients or clients from other countries?
I work with a whole world, anyone from any part of the world. Um, yeah, there's
So,
no
okay. So, other than TikTok, you also understand Instagram, also Facebook,
right.
also Reels, also YouTube. So, what is the difference that you observe and how TikTok is impacting the businesses?
TikTok is taking over of all platforms. If you have noticed, after TikTok, Instagram start producing reels. After TikTok, YouTube start producing YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube Shorts can be used for Google Ads. So, any platform, if you look at all the platforms, they're copying TikTok. So, make a decision based on how much they've grown for the past year and how much it's growing every day. If you just ignore this, you're missing out. It still will be happening. Instagram algorithm is not really doing well. Facebook ads, Instagram ads are very expensive. Brands are not being profitable. So what do? Everybody's changing the platform. So the difference is people want to see real people, not perfect success stories. And TikTok is the platform where people can do that.
I think you have spent a lot of time in understanding TikTok.
Yes. I study TikTok every single day, at least for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, every single day.
So you understand what catches the eyeballs of humans.
Right. I study human psychology to be good advertiser.
That was my next question. So, uh, as a marketer, as a founder of a marketing company, definitely you will know the psychology of the human, also the technology which are interconnected.
That's true. We have to understand people in order to sell something. My job is to sell online, so I need to understand why people would buy and why they wouldn't buy and show them what they want to see. So that takes a lot of back research. For some people, it might just look like in a video, looks fun, but they don't know that behind that there is a specific strategy.
So how much you charge?
For consulting,
Yeah, for taking your service.
for services, so for the ads management, I look at the brand, right? You cannot give exact one thing for everyone. So for consulting, I charge $1,500 and I provide everything that is needed for you to be successful on TikTok and grow organically. TikTok algorithm, explaining everything. So what to say, all you have to do just record TikToks. For my services, it depends what exactly brands need. If they need content production, right? We have to hire influencers, and influencers get paid $300 per video. So it's 3,000 for 10 videos. And for my ads management and scaling and providing all strategies, we charge 2,500 every month. That helps. We take on fully the platform. We make sure everything is running smoothly and making money for brands. So any brand that is invests with us, they at least make 3 times of their money back.
So what levels of companies you worked with?
I work with brands that are at least making $30,000 to $40,000 a month minimum. And on average, ideal client would be for me that is making over $100,000 a month.
So after coming to you, what is the reach that they are getting?
Oh, it's millions. We advertise to millions. It depends on the ad spend amount and other factors, but we make sure TikTok will be the highest traffic source for your brand. That's a fact.
So how will be your interaction with the company owners and the design and the plan?
So first is understanding, you cannot help someone without understanding the problem. The first is just sitting down and having conversation and seeing what are their biggest challenges to see if I can help or I can refer someone that can help to solve the problem. So if your cup is broken, no matter how much water you pour, it's not gonna be full. So our job is finding where the hole is and how can we fix this. Once we fix this, then we start creating a strategy on TikTok. What do we need to do to scale? First, we have to understand point A, how much currently money you're making. Point B, how much money do you want to make in 6 months? And then we find a gap, and then we start reverse engineering the numbers. How many sales do we need to make to reach point B? 10, 100, 2,000, 10,000. So, and then we just do the numbers. We said these are the numbers that has to be achieved. And then we break down for each month. Once we do that part, we say what has to be in place in order for us to achieve this. This many creatives, this much content, and we start running. So
Audience and the users of TikTok will be from different industries and different professions and different age groups and different regions. So, how you are able to make this particular product to reach the exact person who needs it?
that's a great question. So what we do is go to their Facebook, like Meta Ads Manager, and get the data from there, like what's converting, what's working, who they engage with, understand that. We get the data from there and say, okay, let's test this out on TikTok if it's gonna work. If it doesn't, we let TikTok show us what's working, and we get it and we start analyzing and implementing.
And what's your goal with Neon Agency?
Neon Agency, I want to be top 5 agencies in the US with TikTok. That's my goal. We are partnering up with other agency owners and helping them with TikTok, white labeling services. So the goal is help as many businesses and agencies to achieve their financial goals and scale brands and businesses. So that's my goal, and I'm on the right track.
So you work for IT companies?
For IT,
Yeah, software.
I haven't have any clients on IT. Only thing I've done is consulting.
Okay.
I consult them, I show them what they have to do, what they have to put in place, and then they do the execution.
Definitely after this conversation, you'll get IT.
Is your target audience is IT?
Yeah, I'm from IT and many people who follows me are IT.
That's awesome. It's the thing is it doesn't matter if it's e-commerce, if it's real business, it doesn't matter. All what matters is understanding how business works. There are specific mechanisms that are identical in every business. So, yes, the strategy will be different, but there are certain things in business that are the same in every business. I've scaled over dozens of brands, and one pattern I've noticed, all of them have the same system. It's like a watch. Inside of the watch, there's little mechanisms. And when they're all working, the watch is clocking. But if one of them is broken, it's not going to work. So my job is coming as a visionary, understanding, looking from bird's eyes view and seeing what's broken and saying this part is broken. This is what has to be done in order for us to fix it. Once you fix it, then we can bring on different channel and start driving traffic. So it's gonna clock properly.
It seems like you know what exactly works. Can you hear me?
You cut it off. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, so with your confidence, I can understand that you know what exactly works for anything.
Thank you. I will say there's always place to learn and grow every single day. And the moment you stop doing that, your value in the marketplace will go down because it's the market that is growing every single day and you have to catch the pace. The moment you say, I know everything, that's the moment you start going down. So there's always something to learn more and more and more to be the top in the industry.
So I wish you all the luck, and I want you to scale many industry. I mean many companies in different industries from different parts of the world, and be the reason for their smile.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for inviting and helping me to spread the message and engaging with the audience.
So as a person who is into marketing, as a founder of a marketing agency, what is your observation about my work? Have you seen any videos of my on YouTube?
I have seen them, and it's quite impressive using with international market and taking your time and connecting all founders, different industries. I truly believe every person has something valuable to share to the world, and you are helping to get the message and spread to the masses. So I think what you're doing is really, really awesome.
Last observation I want yours. I did masters in software engineering and also bachelor's in computer science and engineering. And also I'm preparing for AWS solutions architect position. I'm doing these interviews and connecting with CEOs and founders and experts in technology
Mm-hmm.
industry as well as in other industries. So what I'm going to learn from you people, uh, uh, listening to what you're doing, how you people are solving problems, and how what services that you're providing, how you're making things possible, what I'm going to learn, and how this is going to be helpful for me if I work in IT in coming days.
Thank you for sharing this. Honestly, there's one thing that will differentiate you from others. It's your skill, like communication skill, and you people skill. How you bring out the message. Like if you have something to say, like criticism or feedback, it's not the way how it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say, hey, you messed up, we lost money because of you. And that person feels down and they feel hurt. And what's the motivation they have to fix it? None. They feel like a loser, they put the team down, and how you say it determines how your team grows. Or you can come to say, hey, I see there is a mistake was made. I want you to learn from what was the cause so we don't repeat it again. And help the person to understand and learn from their own mistake instead of going and saying, you did it, you messed up. And that person will just feel so bad. If the person feels bad, you can't make a change. It just goes worse and worse. But if you communicate, say, hey, I know everybody does make mistake, and what's your lesson and how can you fix it? They're focusing on solution instead of saying, oh my God, we lost money because of that, because of me, what I did. But when it's just little words that shift the focus from problems to seeing solutions. And once you master people skill on how to communicate, how to say things, you nothing and no one can stop you. Because even you're replying a bad feedback or firing person, that person you still have a good relationship with that person. If it didn't work out in the business, you still have relationship with the person as human beings, not as a employee or business partner. So this is the most valuable thing that I learned. Be kind and nice to every person because you don't know where you're going to meet them again. It always works, and it always shows the human quality because there might be a lot of experts that better than you, that have more experience, more skills, but they will come back to you because of the person you are, the way you make them feel, the way you communicate to them. You don't treat them like transaction, you treat them as human beings and want to help them.
I got you, and I'm sure people who are listening to you will learn a lot from what you said. And keep doing what you're doing, and keep inspiring people, and also spread positive energy and positive thoughts to the world. And can I put this video on my YouTube channel with your permission?
Yes.
And also, can I put this audio and video clip on my podcast, website, internet, social media, everywhere with your permission?
Yes.
And I'll put your web link in the description of this video, also on the screen. Uh, can you spell your contact to my podcast listeners?
Yes, so you can find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere is the same. It's Malika, Malika. My last name is Ulmasova, Ulmasova. If you just Google me, you will see all my social links, my company, and everything in the same place. So just
Uh,
Google Malika Ulmasova.
Definitely. Thank you, Malika, again for giving me your valuable time and telling me about what you're doing, and also uh, how you made things possible.
Thank you for having me and connecting with your audience. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.